It is the second to last game of a 5-game homestand for the Moorhead Spuds as they welcome in the Brainerd Warriors, coming in at a record of 16-4. Meanwhile, the Spuds on a losing streak at 3 games in a row as they sit at a record of 6-14. Good evening, everyone. I'm Thomas Fox. Thanks for tuning in to girls basketball on Spuds TV. The Spuds have been they've been struggling as of late on this homestand as they only won 1 game against St. Cloud a couple weeks ago, followed by losses against Elk River, Fergus Falls again, and Spirit Lake. Now, Spirit Lake wasn't really considered a home game. On the schedule it is. Regardless, the Spuds have been struggling as of late, 2-8 in their last 10 games. They've been 2-9 since the holiday tournament, and they were 3-4 going into the holiday tournament. Meanwhile, for Brainerd, they have been one of the best teams in the state and the section as well, as they have a 6-1 section record, followed by a 7-3 record in the conference, and they've been pretty comfortable on the road, 6-2 away from home, and they are 9-1 in their last 10 games. And an 11-2 record since the holiday tournament, where they started 5-2, and that is how they are at a 16-4 record. They are on a 4-game winning streak, looking to make it 5 here against these struggling Spuds. And let's go over the starters for both teams. For Brainerd, it'll be Kylie Sones, Maya Tauges, Brooke Sandberg, Carly Dunham, and AJ Johnson. And for Tom Dryberg's Spuds, nothing new. Annie Horan, Tori Hagan, Ava Redding, Kira Swanson, and Julia McAdams. It has been a pretty consistent starting 5 for the Spuds throughout this season. As this team has stayed close with a lot of good teams, including their last meeting against Brainerd, where they only lost by 11 points. But now they're on their home floor where they're a little more comfortable. And a chance to break a 3-game skid going into their last game of the homestand against Sauk Rapids on Saturday. And here we go. Here's Horan on the far side. Kicks it over to Redding. Redding hesitated for a moment. Now tried to split defenders. Loose ball picked up by Redding. Horan is left all alone, 3. McAdams the rebound. She gets her own miss, and the Spuds lead 2-0. Excuse me, that was Ava Redding on the putback. Or it was McAdams. There was a little bit of an error on the Jumbotron here. And Brainerd with a good answer right after the putback from McAdams. Hagan loses the ball, and a fight for it. Jump ball underneath. Possession will be won by Brainerd. Tauges met with the defense of Horan. Over to Tauges, guarded by Redding. Here's Sones. Brainerd has been pretty solid offensively, but some good defense by Hagan underneath. Horan finds Swanson. Now it's Redding. Inside, McAdams gets the 2. Just carving her way through the paint, and it's a 4-2 lead for the Spuds. And McAdams has all 4 points so far. And that's denied by McAdams. This has been the Julia McAdams show in the last couple minutes. And another block from McAdams. This time, contact was made. And A.J. Johnson will shoot 2. First free throw is good. Brainerd is ranked 25th in the state, while the Spuds are ranked 155th. as it'll stay with Brainerd as McAdams tried to save it from going out of bounds. And Tauges will inbound. Tauges poked at by Hagen, and it's a steal. Up ahead to Hagen from Horan. Gets denied for the moment, but she drew contact and will shoot two. It'll go against Sowens. Kylie Sowens, her first foul of the game. First free throw is good from Hagen. Spuds haven't been that successful against section opponents, as they're only 1-6 in Section 8 4A play. Here is Tauges driving on Horan. She's denied. Spuds showing some great defense so far. A couple blocks for McAdams, and now Horan, who dishes it out to Hagen, back to Horan. Inside McAdams, she looks to do it again. No, rebound Brainerd, and here come the Warriors the other way. Tauges the drive. Tauges can't finish. It'll stay with the Warriors. And both teams defensively throwing a couple jabs at each other. Inbound, scramble for the ball. The putback is no good. And the ball will roll out of bounds. It'll stay with Brainerd. Shot clock will stay at 20. Inbound underneath, a clean look, counted and one. Maya Tauges, a chance to tie the game at 6 on the Northwest Blind scoreboard, as she was wide open on the baseline for the easy two. McAdams the rebound on the miss. Horan will control, finds Hagen on the far side. Back to Horan in the corner, across to Redding. Redding the drive, draws a double team. Picked up by Johnson. Up ahead to Tauges, clean lane. Almost didn't go in, but the roll worked in her favor, and Brainerd has their first lead tonight. Inside, Horan. Can't get the two to go. Harassed by two Brainerd defenders, and a jump ball will be rewarded to the Spuds, and some new players will check in for both squads. Both Charlie and Sydney Zimmerman for the Spuds, along with Avery Marquard. Swanson, Redding, and McAdams will sit. Inbound to Zimmerman. Horan can't finish. Great defense from Tauges on the baseline. Allison Thomas in for the Warriors. Loose ball intercepted. A bad pass on the far side, and Horan has it. Hagen thought about a three. Here's Sydney on the drive. Finds Horan on the wing. Bottom. 9-7. Annie Horan sticks the three. Her first points of the game. Tauges a nice pass on the wing. No good on the three from Thomas. Up to Hagen. Hagen the drive, can't finish. Sydney the rebound. Almost lost the handle, finds Charlie. Kicks it out to Horan, near side, no. Hagen the second chance board, and it's stripped away and taken by Castle. Some good ball movement from Brainerd. Another loose ball, and it's taken by Marquard. What looked like good passing results in another turnover, and right on cue, a travel from Marquard. Thomas will inbound as she's able to find Bjorklund. Here's a deep three. It's good. Cora Clow from downtown, and the Warriors take the lead back. Swing to Sydney on the corner, and it's good. The assist from Redding. Up ahead is Bjorklund. Had a clear lane for the moment, pass right to Tom Dryberg. Pump fake on assistant coach Mark Perry. And both of them are smiling. 12-10 game with 12:55 left. Kick out to Redding. Redding finds Sydney cutting. Over to Marquardt. Quick three. Doesn't get the bounce. It'll stay with the Spuds as Castle tried to save it. Marquardt inbound to McAdams. One-on-one and a travel. That was great defense that time by Addison Bjorklund. And another mistake, another turnover for the Warriors. And it has been a key factor so far in the early going. Here's Redding on the drive, and she's fouled. Tried kicking it over to Marquardt, who was all alone on the far side on the right wing, and she'll inbound. And taken by Charlie, just to Sydney inside. Stripped that and a jump ball. It'll stay with the Spuds with 19 on the shot clock.
Jump ball possession back to Brainerd.
Check that, it is going back to Brainerd. Some press defense from the Spuds. It works for the moment. Pass inside to Bjorklund. Sky hook off the glass, won't go. Rebound, Sydney Zimmerman. Trying to strip it away was Thomas. And it'll be Spuds ball. New unit for the Warriors. Marquardt will control. Here's Charlie Zimmerman over to Redding. Marquardt in the corner. Quick pass to Sydney, and it's off her fingertips and intercepted. Clean lane for Johnson. And Tauges almost is able to get a clean look. Has a second chance, won't go. But her friend's there for the putback. That was Carly Dunham tying the game at 12. Approaching 11 minutes on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. A 12-12 game. Redding almost lost the handle. Slips a double team. Sydney in the corner. Gets the bounce, and it's good. Sydney Zimmerman on a three in the corner, and she has 6 points. Here's the drive, won't go. Charlie Zimmerman almost got the board, but she'll be called for the foul. Sydney is checked out. Swanson and Horan back in. So it'll be Redding, Horan, McAdams, Charlie Zimmerman, and Swanson. Nice catch there by Sones on the inbound. Here's Tauges on the far wing. Swing to Johnson inside. Tauges with the finish. Pretty finish from Maya Tauges, and it's a 1-point game. Inside McAdams, a nice snag on the pass from Horan. It'll stay with the Spuds. Inside Swanson, nice feed from Horan. Gets the miss. Off the glass, won't go again. Rebound Johnson. Tauges up ahead to Sones. Pass tipped in the air, intercepted by the Spuds, taken by McAdams, and the dish to Swanson, who kicks it into the scorers table as there was miscommunication. And the Warriors will take possession back. (15-14) on the Northwest Blinds scoreboard. Pass tipped again and taken by Zimmerman. Across to Swanson, off the glass, won't go. Zimmerman's right there for the putback. Spuds get another turnover and turn it into quick points. And a nice feed inside to Sones. She was all alone on the baseline. Timeout on the floor. 17-16 game. Dryburgh calls timeout. And we'll be back here on Spuds TV in a moment.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
17-16 game coming out of the timeout. 9:52 left in the first half. Spuds playing excellent against a really good Warriors team. Quick ball movement to Swanson in the corner. Now it's Zimmerman. Over to Horan. Tori Hagan getting ready to check back in. Horan finds Swanson. Swanson to Zimmerman. Shot clock at 16. Zimmerman the drive, can't finish. Rebound Sones. Here is Tauges. All alone, three. Book it. Again, it is Clough from downtown, and the Warriors have a 2-point lead. Intercepted by Tauges, a 2-on-1 developing, and Tauges easily gets the transition two, and it's 21-17. Tauges has 8 on the half, almost intercepted again by Tauges. Spuds caught a break. All alone, Zimmerman, corner three is pure. Punch, counter punch. 21-20. Here is Clough. Tauges on the wing, pops a triple. Short. The putback is no good that time from Dunham. Tauges, kick out, top of the key. No good that time from Clough. Tori Hagan and Sydney Zimmerman back in for Kira Swanson and Charlie Zimmerman. Approaching 8 minutes left in the first half. Horan the drive, draws a double team, finds Redding in the corner. Redding back to Horan. Horan to Hagan. Hagan in trouble. Finds Sydney on the near side. Poked at by Tauges. Horan on the elbow, swings to Redding. Back to Horan, deep three. In and out. Would have given the Spuds a 2-point lead on the Northwest Blind scoreboard, but they'll have to play defense. And they almost do. A nice cut inside, won't go from Thomas. A great cut from her, but she can't get the basket to fall, and it's still a 1-point lead. Redding loses the ball, stripped at by Tauges again. Another 2-on-1. Tauges can't finish. Last touch by Redding. And Marquardt will check in for the Spuds. And Tauges will sit for Brainerd. Clough inbound to Castle. That's a deep two, and it's good.
2-point shooter, number 24, Allison Thomas.
Allison Thomas makes it a 23-20 game. Horan fakes. Hagen the drive, baseline. Can't finish, but a foul. Hagen with 2 points in the game.
Warrior foul, number 24, Allison Thomas. First personal, 13.
First foul on Thomas.
Hagen to shoot 2.
And Hagen makes the first free throw. She is now at 3 points. And tomorrow night, at the same start time as this game, the Spuds boys will be taking on the Osseo Orioles, one of the better teams in the state of Minnesota. So that'll be a good game to tune into on Spuds TV tomorrow night. Both free throws were made from Hagen. 23-22 game. Tipped at by Horan and intercepted. Up to Marquardt, clean look. Can't get the transition bucket to fall. Got an unlucky bounce. Klo, another three. Rebound Spuds. Charlie Zimmerman will take it up. Klo defending. Last touched by Klo. So Zimmerman will inbound to Marquardt. Marquardt back to Zimmerman. Over to Horan, far side. Back to Zimmerman. Pass intended for the other Zimmerman, Sydney, over her head. And it'll be Brainerd ball. Not a bad idea, but they couldn't execute. Approaching 6 minutes left in the first half. Here's the drive. Oh, and a nice move to the cup from Macy Castle. Her first point to the game. In the corner, Hagen tries a three. Gets it off the glass. Tori Hagen, a beautiful shot. 25 all. And some more great defense from Horan. Jump ball will be rewarded to Brainerd. And it'll be Tauges. There was a little miscommunication on who won possession. Here is Bjorklund. Can't get it to go. Second chance effort. That won't go. Taken by Redding. And now it's intercepted. Brainerd has it back. Back to Thomas. Finds Sandberg. Inside Bjorklund. Sandberg the drive. Baseline. Stepped out of bounds. Some more excellent defense from Tom Dryberg's squad, and they get the ball back. A chance to take the lead once again. Marquardt the drive. Kick out to Redding in the corner. Redding takes it out, finds Marquardt. Swing back to Redding. Inside Horan. The two is pure. Tic-tac-toe from the Spuds, and they take a 27-25 lead. Here is Johnson. Quick pass to Sandberg. Over to Sones. Shot clock at 16, now 15 and counting. Tauges over to Sandberg. Poked at by Swanson, and here comes Marquardt ahead of the pack. And she was denied on the transition layup. But they'll get the benefit of the doubt, as they will still have possession. Marquardt, quick pass to Swanson. Here's Horan. Back to Swanson, a 2-on-1. Can she get out of trouble? No, she cannot. Loose cornbread intercepted by Brainerd, and a travel. Spuds catch another break. And a quick look at the Spuds schedule the rest of the way. They'll have one more game on this homestand against Sauk Rapids on Saturday. Then they'll have a 2-game road trip against De La Salle and Egan. And then to close the season, 2 games against Alexandria and Bemidji. Both in the same week, and the 2 is good from Dunham. And the game is tied at 27. Just under 4 to play in the first half. McAdams. Now it's Marquardt. Marquardt the drive. Stops. Swanson. Back to Marquardt. Horan pops a triple. Almost wedged it. Marquardt the putback, and she'll go to the line. Such a tenacious young player, Avery Marquardt, not afraid to go for any rebound possible. Off the back iron and no good. Sydney Zimmerman back into the game for Annie Horan. And Marquardt can't get that one to go. Swanson the save for the moment, but she had her foot on the line. And the Warriors will regain possession. Approaching 3 minutes to play. Here is Sones. Some zone defense from the Spuds, and it almost worked. And for the most part, it's working very well. There's the 3-quarter zone that Dryburgh loves to use, and it worked. As the Spuds will get possession back. And McAdams is hurt. Let's hope that she is okay. She must have gotten hurt on the fight for the ball. Inside, Sydney Zimmerman. She's getting a lot of action, and it's paying off. A 29-27 lead. She's almost in double figures. Tauges swing to Sones. Off the mark. New shot clock for Brainerd. Here's Tauges. Finds Sandberg. Almost intercepted by Marquardt, and it's going to cost her.
Spud foul number 1, Avery Marquardt, her first personal. 4 Spud team foul.
And McAdams has exited the court with the personal trainer, and that is not a good sign for the Spuds. Here is Tauges in the corner. Here's a long 2. Won't go. Tauges can't get the second chance bucket to go, but the third will go in as the shot clock expires. 29 all with just over 2 to play in the first half. Timeout on the floor. It's been a pretty good game so far. 29 all when we return.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
29-29 is our score with just over 2 minutes to play in the first half. It has been a game full of action on both sides of the ball, but the Spuds might have lost a key piece in their lineup. Julia McAdams has exited the game with an apparent foot injury, and hopefully it's nothing too serious, but she has walked off with the personal trainer. So the Spuds will have to resume without her. And a double dribble from Sydney Zimmerman underneath. Trying to go for a spin cycle move to the basket. And Brainerd will have a chance to respond. Pass inside to Bjorklund. Here's the drive from Castle. Float game is no good. Batted inbounds by Bjorklund. And a foul. It's going to go on Redding, I do believe. Check that, it'll be Charlie Zimmerman, and with that, she'll be checked out of the game. So Hagen and Haran into the game for Charlie and Marquardt. Thought about a three. Castle instead finds Tauges. Shot clock at 10. Tipped by Swanson. And tipped by Hagen out of bounds. Everyone was in all sorts of gaps on that play. And the Warriors only have 5 seconds to get a shot off. Here's a deep three from Castle. Won't go. And it's taken back by Tauges, and she finishes. 31-29 as Maya Tauges is able to get the putback. She's got 12. And a travel from Moorhead. And now the Warriors starting to get some momentum. Tauges swings to Castle. Batted once again by Swanson. Fight for the ball won by Castle. In the corner, it is Klo. Back to her. Fakes the three. The drive baseline. No good. Strong rebound by Hagen. Just under a minute to play. Hagen finds Sydney. Top of the key. Yes! She is in double figures here tonight with 11 points. Couple of big threes from number 50. And the Spuds have a 1-point lead with 31.3 remaining on the Northwest Blind scoreboard, and the shot clock is now officially off. Addison Bjorklund will tie the game with that first free throw. Her first point of the game. And both free throws are good. Hagen swing to Redding. Haran inside Swanson. Swanson gets the ball back. Finds Haran in the corner. Haran loses the ball. Stolen once by Tauges. Here comes Klo. Tauges fires a triple. No good. Bjorklund the board. Blocked by Haran. 2 seconds. Swanson tried getting it to Hagen, but there was not enough time. But still a valiant effort nonetheless from the Spuds thus far. They are hanging in there with a heavyweight in the Brainerd Warriors, 33-32 on the Northwest Blind scoreboard going into halftime, and we'll return here on Spuds TV.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the floor the Moorhead High School Winter Spudline as they present this year's show, Spudline 23. The Spudline started in the fall of 2022 and consists of 10 students from the Moorhead High School Performing Arts classes. A fun fact, only 2 of this elite group are actual percussionists. The Spudline is directed by Pam Rethinger and Wade Stolberger, along with the internal student leadership within the organization. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause for the Winter Spudline.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
That was the Moorhead High School drumline performing at the halftime break. A great performance from them. And someone else performing really well tonight, the Moorhead Spuds girls basketball team, as they are staying neck and neck with a very good Brainerd Warriors team, looking to snap Brainerd's 4-game winning streak here tonight, as it is a 33-32 game going into the second half, as we welcome you back to girls basketball on Spuds TV. Brainerd will start with possession. Julia McAdams is back into the game. She suffered a foot injury late in the first half, but she is back. Some good news for the Spuds as they look to stay neck and neck with Brainerd. The drive from Sandberg is no good. Pass wide, taken by Johnson. Here's the fake from Sandberg. Harassed by Haran. The defense from Haran forces a turnover. Right from the jump, the Spuds get a turnover. Screen from McAdams. And Hagan overthrew the pass to McAdams inside. And Brainerd will get it right back. The door was wide open, and the Spuds couldn't execute. Here's Johnson, dump off to Sones. Here is Dunham. Now it's Tauges, who put up some very good numbers in the first half as she misses on the sky hook. Taken back, however, by Sones. Bounce pass inside to Johnson. Off the glass, won't go. Rebound Haran. Haran takes it up. Hagan ahead of her. She gets it. Hagan the drive. And it'll be inbounded on the baseline by Haran. Sones with her first foul. Pass inside to Swanson. Won't go. Rebound Tauges. Tauges able to find Johnson. Now it's Sandberg over to Tauges. Shovel to Dunham. Faking the three is Johnson on the far side. Sandberg almost intercepted by Redding. A clear lane for Tauges, and the floater's good. Redding jumped the gun a little too early, and it cost her. Brainerd is on the board first here in the new half. Swing to Horan from Swanson. The triple is off the back iron. Rebound, Hagen, and she's able to draw the foul. Almost got the and one, but a chance at two for Tori Hagen, who has 7 in this game. Chance to make it 9, possibly 8. First free throw is good. (35-33), just under 16 minutes to play in regulation. Both free throws are good from Hagen. She's at 9. Tauges the drive on Redding. Over to Sandberg, near side. Tauges, swing to Sones. Sones finds Sandberg. Inside, Tauges, guarded by McAdams. Wide open triple. No good that time from Dunham. Hagen the rebound. Over to Horan. Up ahead to Redding. Back to Horan from Swanson. Spuds will slow it down. Here's McAdams on the right wing. Quick passes from the Spuds. Inside, Hagen. Another trip to the line. And a chance to give the Spuds the lead, as Tori Hagen is drawing all sorts of contact here early in the second half. And she ties the game. And going back to their last matchup, the Spuds able to stay neck and neck with the Warriors for most of the game as well, despite the loss. 54-43. And Tori Hagen has given the Spuds the lead. 36-35 as Hagen has 11. And she'll take a seat. Both Zimmermans are in along with Avery Marquardt for the Spuds. Here is Klo. Over to Thomas. Now it's Tauges. Back to Castle. Castle, Bjorklund, Tauges inside. The 2 is good. A crisp shot off the glass from Maya Tauges, and she has 16 on the game. Swing to Sydney, over to Horan. Horan the drive. Now it's Charlie. Spinning, kicking out to Horan, who drives again. Loses the ball, gets it to Sydney, pops a triple, good! 14 points for Sydney Zimmerman. Spuds take the lead back. Wide open triple, Castle, book it. In her own zip code. 40-39 now on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. Here's Redding. Over to Marquardt, top of the key, over to Horan. Horan spinning, driving, kicking. Zimmerman thought about another triple. It's Horan. That might have been tipped on its way up, as it was short. Tauges. Inside, Bjorklund. On the wing 3, good! Allison Thomas nails the triple. Back-to-back threes for the Warriors, and they lead by 4. Marquardt finds Sydney. Now it's Horan. Inside, Charlie. Charlie almost was able to draw contact, but she walked with it. It'll go the other way, and a timeout will be called by Tom Dryberg. 43-39 Brainerd with 13:15 to go in regulation. We will return here on Spuds TV.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
A couple of threes from the Warriors give them a 43-39 lead over the Spuds, as it has been a back and forth battle here tonight. Not a lot of huge leads for either team, but a lot of lead changes. And despite their records being polar opposites of each other, as that one's blocked by McAdams, swarm of Spuds won't matter. Sandberg is able to finish in an 8-0 run for the Warriors. Charlie, the drive, draws contact, a trip to the line. And going back to what I was saying a few moments ago, despite these teams being polar opposites in regards to records, they always manage to make games interesting and fun to watch, like this one right here, as the first free throw is no good from Charlie Zimmerman.
Number 14, Charlie Zimmerman, to shoot one more.
Zimmerman has 5 points on the game. Both free throws off the back iron and no good. Here is Castle, turning on the Jets on Marquardt. Puts on the brakes, now finds Sandberg, who drives, kicks to Bjorklund. Screen from Bjorklund. Castle. Now it's Sandberg. Drive off the glass, won't go. Strong rebound and the finish. Addison Bjorklund doing her thing on that possession. It is now a 10-0 run for Brainerd. Here's Redding, the drive, and the foul. Third foul on Allison Thomas. And Redding will get 2 free throws. Chance to get her on the board. Circles the rim, and no good. And Julia McAdams will go to the bench. And the second free throw gets the lucky bounce. 47-40. Castle putting the speed on Marquardt once again, and she's able to draw the foul.
Number 1, Avery Marquardt, her second personal. First Spud team foul.
Second foul on Marquardt as she guards Castle once again. Castle bounce pass to Bjorklund. Excuse me, that is Dunham. And Troy Nelson, head coach for the Warriors, pleading his case, saying that ball was tipped. And he's able to win that case as Brainerd will maintain possession. Here's the drive on the baseline from Castle, and a charge. That one clear as day. This time Castle isn't able to burn Marquardt. Still a 47-40 lead. Here's Zimmerman off the glass, and it's good. That was money. From Charlie Zimmerman, lead is cut to 5. Oh, some nice ball movement from the Warriors. And it results in another trip to the line. That was almost perfect. first free throw is pure. From Brooke Sandberg, and she has 3 on the game. Chance to make it 4, and she does. Brainerd has a lot of very good shooters on their team who know how to play defense, and that is how they are 16-4 this season. Haran finds Redding. Redding to Marquardt on the far side. Marquardt the drive. Swanson a triple. Air ball. Saved by Marquardt for the moment, and it's taken by Telges the other way. Nice move on Redding. Telges bounce pass inside. Can't finish that time. Johnson got the feed from Telges in transition, and a little too strong off the glass. It'll stay with the Warriors, though. Inbound tipped and taken away by the Spuds. And Castle poked at the ball. It'll stay with the Spuds. Marquardt will control. Marquardt working on Castle. Finds Zimmerman on the near side. Here's Haran on the top of the key. Inside Hagen. Hagen baseline and can't get it to go. That was a 50-50 chance, as it looked like from here it was going to roll in, but it rolled out. And an unlucky break from Hagen. Back to Telges. Telges to Castle. And a whistle. And a hold on Marquardt. That is her 3rd foul. Here's a 3 from Castle. Too strong. Loose ball taken by Swanson. And here's Haran almost taken back. Inside Zimmerman, the reverse won't go. A golden opportunity for the Spuds to score. And it slips away once again. But the speed of Brainerd's defense has caused the offense of Moorhead to become frazzled, which has resulted in moments like that. 49-42 on the Northwest Blind scoreboard, just over 10 to play. Here is Sones. Shot clock at 17. Here's Telges. Telges almost caught in a double team. Able to find Dunham. Loses the ball off her foot, off her leg. And it is Spud's ball. Haran bounce pass Hagen near side. Gets a screen from McAdams. Here's the 2. Can't get the bounce. McAdams gets it back for the moment, but it's taken away by Telges. Telges the drive, going coast to coast. Won't go. McAdams the board. Passes it right back to Telges. Looking to finish, and she does. A 3-on-1 didn't matter. She's got 18 on the game. McAdams passed it right to Telges, and a big mistake from the Spuds as Zimmerman driving to the basket. And she'll inbound. First foul on Telges. Zimmerman inbound Haran. Haran the quick bucket, and it's good off the glass. Annie Haran with 7 points in the game, and the lead's cut to 7. Here's the drive from Sandberg. Puts it up, and it's good. 53-44. Haran. Here's Sydney, back to Haran. Haran draws a double team. Sydney setting some screens. Charlie the drive. Haran able to snag in midair, can't get it to go. A lot of shots like that from the Spuds in this game. Sones the pass to Bjorklund, and McAdams will be called for the foul as she tried intercepting it. Second foul on her. Redding getting ready to check back in. Here is Sandberg, and she walked with it. Hesitated on the drive, and the Spuds will get it back. And it looked like she had a clear lane to the hoop. And a bad hesitation there. Just under 8 minutes left in regulation. Warriors up by 9. Redding to Charlie, the fake, back to Redding. Here's Hagan. Hagan tipped. McAdams gets it back. Back to Hagan. Inside McAdams. McAdams the jumper. No good. Rebound Brainerd. Clow the other way. Timeout will be called. 53-44 as the Warriors call a timeout. 7:29 left when we return.
Hi, I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here in Fargo, North Dakota at Bailey's PDR. So what made you choose FCCU for your business needs?
I love the customer support that they give, that I have people's phone numbers that I can reach whenever I need to. When you're conducting business, you don't have hours to hopefully make up a financial decision, so sometimes you need those questions answered, and at FCCU, they're there always for you.
(53-44) Warriors. 7:29 left. Brainerd has grabbed a good chunk of the momentum thus far in the second half. Soens defended by Charlie. Bounce pass. The fake from Bjorklund. That one's blocked by McAdams. And the drive on the near side and a foul, as Sandberg will go to the line for 2. And Charlie Zimmerman is called for the foul. That is her 3rd of the game. And the first free throw is good. Largest lead of the game so far for the Warriors. Charlie will control. Zimmerman to Hagan. Hagan hesitates, finds Redding. Redding the drive off the glass, too strong. Gathered by Sandberg. Soens to Clow. Sandberg tries a triple, too strong. Redding the board. And some heavy rush hour traffic, but the Spuds get it back regardless. Zimmerman a 3. Just off. And it'll stay with the Spuds. Last touch by Brainerd on the incoming pass from Charlie Zimmerman, intended for Hagan. Inside, McAdams. Nice feed from Zimmerman. McAdams finishes. The Spuds would love to get McAdams going, as she has 6 on the game. And teams have been able to figure out Julia McAdams, exploiting her in every way, and a nice cut on the near side from Allison Thomas. Hagen a three. You bet. Tori Hagen from downtown. 57-49. And a timeout called by the Spuds as they are down only by 8 with 6:02 to play.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
57-49 lead for Brainerd. Spuds trying to come back into this game. It has been a good one, ladies and gentlemen, here on this Thursday night on the campus of Moorhead High School. Second to last game of this 5-game homestand for the Spuds. Trying to bounce back from a 1-point loss against Spirit Lake most recently. Pass to Sandberg. Back to Talges, top of the key. Talges finds Castle, far wing. Now it is Johnson. Here is Castle. Shot clock at 9. The fake. The floater. No good. Up ahead to Hagen. Hagen the drive. And contact, jump ball. Possession back to Moorhead. Inbound to McAdams. Quick swing to Redding. Back to Zimmerman. Corner triple. No good. McAdams almost got the board. Up ahead to Johnson. Inside. Blocked by McAdams. That was Dunham drawing a 3-on-1. Kick out in the corner. And the drive, can't get it to go. That time from Johnson. Shot clock at 14. Back to Johnson in the corner. And some soft coverage there near the elbow. Sandberg could have taken the jumper, but insisted on going to the cup instead. And the Spuds are playing soft on that possession. So theoretically, Dunham could have gone for the shot, but she's able to draw the foul nevertheless. And she's 1 of 2 in that sequence. 58-49, just under 5 to play. The drive from Charlie Zimmerman. Lead is cut to 7, a beautiful coast-to-coast finish. Here is Johnson. Now Talges swing to Sandberg. Back to Talges, 3, no good. Redding the rebound. Defended by Castle, up court. Redding finds Haran near side. Haran, Juan McAdams finds Redding. Now it's to McAdams. Over to Haran in the corner. Haran the spin, loses the handle. Bounce pass, McAdams. One-on-one opportunity, instead kicks it to Swanson. Swanson finds Redding, far side. Redding the drive, bounce pass, McAdams. One-on-one matchup again. Denied by Dunham. Excellent defense that time from Carly Dunham, as the jump shot from Talges is no good. Charlie Zimmerman up ahead to Haran, and a foul. Dunham will be called for the reach-in foul. It'll actually go against Brooks Sandberg. And Haran will shoot the 1 of 1. (58-51) lead for the Warriors. First free throw is good. From Haran, she has 8. Two for 2. 58-53. Charlie will go to the bench. Spuds only down 5. Here is Sandberg. Over to Tauges. Tauges surveying, finds Castle on the far side. Tauges the drive. Draws a 3-on-1. The fake from Castle. Jumper. Too strong. Fight for the ball. Won by Redding. And she'll smartly let it go into the Brainerd bench, as it was last touched by a Warrior. Kylie Sones and Allison Thomas into the game with just over 3 to play. Haran thought about a jumper, instead finds Swanson. Haran again. Swanson to Marquardt. Marquardt to Redding. Redding the drive. Denied once again by Dunham. Tauges. Here's a high jumper. High arcing shot is no good, as Carly Dunham was fouled. Second foul on Redding. And Dunham can't get the bounce as it rattles in and out of the cup. Redding and Marquardt will go to the bench. And the second free throw is all cords from Dunham. Up ahead to Hagan, the drive. Can't finish, but a foul. Kylie Sowens, who just checked into the game, will be called for the personal. And the first free throw is good from Tori Hagan, and she has 15. Leading scorer in this game. Make it 16. A 2-possession lead for Brainerd. Inside, wide open is Sandberg. The Spuds caught napping on defense. 61-55. Here's Hagan in the corner. Bounce past McAdams. McAdams on the baseline. Finds Hagan. Here's Charlie. Over to Swanson. Now it's Haran. Haran directing traffic. Haran the drive, the floater, no good. McAdams the rebound. McAdams off the glass, won't go. Tipped by Haran. Fight for the ball on the floor. Jump ball will be called. And it'll be rewarded to Brainerd. A wild sequence on this end of the floor. And Brainerd will get the better of it. A little press defense. Tipped by Haran, intercepted by Haran. And a foul. And Tauges will be called for the foul. That is her second of the game. Free throw is short. And Tauges with the rebound. 61-55. Both teams are over the limit, and a timeout will be called. A 6-point lead for Brainerd. It'll be called by Brainerd as Troy Nelson looks to talk it over with his girls. as they only have a 6-point lead with just under 2 to play. It is going to go down to the wire, it looks like, as it is a 61-55 game on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. Brainerd looking to close out the Spuds here tonight and get their winning streak to 5 in a row. But they still have just under 2 minutes to close it out. And some swarming defense from the Spuds, and I don't think Zimmerman wanted to foul there. Eighth team foul for the Spuds. And Brooks Sandberg will make the first free throw. 62-55 now, as Sandberg has 13, leads back to 8. Here's Zimmerman over to Hagan, picks up a screen from McAdams. Zimmerman in the corner, fakes the pass, drives baseline. Dump off to Haran. Haran tries a triple. Gets the bounce. Ho, that was the luckiest bounce I've ever seen. Annie Haran pulls the Spuds to within 5. A minute 18 left on the Northwest Blind scoreboard. Both teams will talk it over as the timeout is called by Moorhead. It is definitely going to go down to the wire, 63-58, when we return here on Spuds TV. A 5-point lead for the Warriors with just over a minute left in regulation, as they look to pull closer to their 17th win of the season. Inbound to Sandberg. Now it's Tauges. Shield control. Guarded by Swanson. Gets a screen from Sandberg. Here is Dunham. Sandberg will find Thomas. Guarded by Haran. Some great defense from Andy Haran there on the far side. Shot clock at 10. Sandberg the drive. Sandberg kicks it out. On the wing, it's a 3. Won't go. Haran the rebound. 40 seconds left. Marquardt in the corner. McAdams has it. McAdams will be fouled. And one of the best free throw shooters on the team will get a trip to the line. Her first trip to the line tonight. Chance to bring the Spuds to within 3. First free throw is no good. McAdams with 6 in the game. .8 remaining. Free throw is no good. Fight for the ball, won that time by Thomas. And Marquardt will have to foul. Both free throws are no good from McAdams. And a chance for the Warriors to ice this game. Maya Taujos will shoot the 1 of 1. Won't go. Rebound McAdams. Haran. Zimmerman. Zimmerman the spin. Hagan tries a triple. No good. Last touch by Brainerd. And there's still life for the Spuds after the missed 3 from Hagan. And smartly, a timeout will be called.
21 seconds remaining. Timeout on the floor. Full timeout, Moorhead.
Moorhead will take a timeout. Dryburgh looking to draw something up with 21.3 remaining in regulation. Going right down to the wire, folks. We'll return.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution and engineering sectors. We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
(63-58) Brainerd. Haran will inbound. Spuds need a 3, or at least a made basket. And the inbound will go to Hagan. Zimmerman has to put up a shot. That won't go. Finds Swanson. 12 seconds. Inside McAdams. She'll have to put it up. She'll miss. And Zimmerman will foul. And that might just about do it. If Allison Thomas can succeed at the line. And for the Warriors, after this game, they'll have a 2-game homestand against Sauk Rapids and St. Cloud, and they'll end the season with a 3-game road trip against Elk River, Rocori, and then Sartell. And Brainerd is definitely, without a doubt, the Section 8 4A favorite, as Haran will try to get at least one more shot, and it's off the rim and no good. The Brainerd Warriors are 17-4. Their winning streak has hit 5 in a row. And for the Spuds, their losing streak has hit 4 in a row as they dropped to 6-15. It was a good game nonetheless. Tomorrow night, the boys will be on the floor to take on the Orioles of Osseo, and that'll be a good game to watch indeed. But for now, I'm Thomas Fox, wishing you all a good night and saying so long from Moorhead High School.